pussy. Why? Cause I been that bitch.
Hi guys. Welcome back to
Ooh, we're twins. Sorry, we just talking at the same time.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
I wasn't getting it at first, but I got it. Hi guys. Welcome back to the clap back. Dang.
Okay. I didn't know if we were gonna do the two because
I
the
was
last
thinking
one
you were gonna do the two, so I was like,
we both like waiting on each other. Who gonna
Right.
do the second one?
okay. Oh, maybe we should. And then
Okay, let's see.
okay, 1, 2, 3. Hi guys, welcome back to the clap back. It's your girl Camille.
And Carmen.
And we back with another mother effing video.
And you see, I got my wish.
Yes, we're doing a mukbang today, guys. So
There's
if you hear
food.
cracking and snacking, it's Carmen because I ate before she got here.
Yeah, because Brittany couldn't wait, which I don't blame her because I probably would have started eating too.
Yeah, we know you would have.
Oh, don't make it seem like I'm big now.
No, I'm just saying, you
insider.
weren't gonna wait on me.
In little insider. She always eating. All y'all do is eat. What that mean?
Girl.
But yeah, we're having Popeyes, and Carmen has the suspicious nuggets that allegedly I said they were suspicious. Yeah, go ahead. And I have sweet heat sauce and buffalo sauce.
I would
so
like
if
to try.
if you want any of that.
I never had sweet heat before. Which one is
Oh,
that?
really? That's this one. It's so good.
I'm sorry, I'm taking over your food.
Oh no, it's just one nugget. But I got 12. Oh, let's see her reaction. It doesn't look like she likes it. To me, it tastes like the chicken sandwich, right? In bite-sized form.
And I didn't really F with the chicken sandwich, so there's that.
Well, that makes sense. My personal opinion.
It's not giving nothing.
Okay. And there you have it, guys.
Is this your first time having the nuggets?
No, this is my second.
Okay.
My mom bought them on the day they came out.
Oh. She was very much interested.
I know. I came home from the gym.
Oh, Lord.
And I saw a Popeyes box. I said, "Oh, what you get?" I'm just assuming like, "Oh, just some regular chicken."
Mm-hmm.
She's like, "Oh, yeah, the new nuggets. They just came out today. Everybody was there."
I believe you.
I'm like, "Okay, Mom." So then I had them then, and my review was basically like what I just said. Like, it tastes like the sandwich. The sauces make it. Because, I mean, sauces really do make nuggets, unless it's like the breading, like Chick-fil-A. But we all know how Popeyes is. It's just crunchy.
Yeah.
So, that's that. And I don't think you can request, like, I want spicy nuggets.
Oh.
Because you know how you can get your chicken spicy?
Mm-hmm.
Because I just said, let me get the nuggets. But then again, I wasn't even looking to see if you could do that. But I don't think you can.
I like that sauce.
Which one? The sweet?
This one.
On the buffalo?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
I didn't really like the sweet heat. It has like a weird taste to me.
A little twang.
Yeah.
So, how are you this week?
Girl, I done got into it with somebody at work this week.
Oh my gosh, really?
Girl, yes, I've been waiting to tell you because well, we don't even talk on Tuesdays anymore, but
Maybe we need to bring that back.
I don't know. Because you be at work when I come home. So
Well, when I'm on the way to the gym, I could call.
True. So, but I be kind of...
What just happened? What just happened?
Some food shot up out my mouth, girl.
Oh, at least it wasn't like the sauce. I'm thinking the sauce splattered because I have sauce
I
bad
guess
luck.
it was that was on my lip. Anywho, back to what I was saying. So, I forgot what I was saying, but yeah, I'm beefing with a 60-year-old at work.
60?
Yes, 60, 60. You heard it here first, okay?
Okay.
I was like, oh, should I do a separate story time? Like how I did the cake massacre. Oh, my gosh. Girl, I forgot to tell you about that. But anywho.
Maybe this video gonna be story time instead.
At this point, it should be because, what the hell?
You ain't eating, so.
Okay. So basically, I think I told you about this lady before. Like, she's always rude to me. I go and speak to her, like, because my boss will tell me, oh, go ask her this, or go tell her, like, we have a patient coming in at XYZ time, or I added a patient to the schedule, or can you do these sealants or whatever. So I go and talk to her. She ignores me. Like, she doesn't look up at me.
Ooh, I don't like people like that.
She be humming when I'm talking to her. Exactly. Like,
oh my God,
I don't exist. And I'm like, I've been having this problem with this same lady for a little minute now, because a couple months ago, I want to say it was like in December, like the beginning of December probably, I went back there to tell her something that my boss told me to go tell her, because I never just walk up to her and speak to her. And she was rude to me, and I came back and I told my boss, I said, please stop sending me back there to talk to that lady. She's so rude. Like, I do not want to talk to her. If you have something to say, you need to go say it to her. Do not send me, because I don't want to talk.
Y'all need I am.
Girl.
Even though there's no computers back there, but whatever.
Girl, I tried to implement walkie-talkies, but them things was dying. But anywho, so after that happened, my boss went and talked to her, and she was like, I'm 60, she's 20. Like, yeah. She was like, when I send her back here, it's from me. So you're giving her attitude that makes me feel like you're giving me attitude or whatever. But she was basically like, she's a child.
Ooh.
I don't care about her feelings. I'm 60 years old. She's 20.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, exactly. So after that happened, the next day, like that whole rest of the day, I didn't see her. So then, well, I saw her, but I didn't see her, like, to talk to her. So the next day, I'm coming in, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to ignore this lady because I don't have time. So I walk in, I put my food in the fridge or whatever, and then I'm walking out to the front to go to my desk, and she stops me in the hallway, and she's like, I didn't mean to offend you yesterday. Like, but she's real hostile with it. She's like, I didn't mean to offend you. What is it that I said that made you feel bad? And da 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 da. I said, you're rude to me. Do you have, like, I said, what's the issue? Because I haven't done anything to you, so I don't understand. She's like, well, is it because I don't look at you when I talk to you? So
That's
it's like,
because
right.
that's rude.
But it's like, you know what you're doing. If you can sit there and tell me, is it because X, Y, and Z, that means that you know what you're doing. So, oh, she got the little frozen lemonade. But, yeah, so I was like, you're rude. Like, I don't know how else to put it to you. When I'm talking to you, you don't look at me. You don't acknowledge my presence. You don't say, okay. Like, if you do say something, it's with an attitude or whatever. So when I asked her what the issue was, and she told me she did not have an issue, I said, okay. Then she said something else. I said, like, when she was asking me what it was that I was not feeling about her, I said, well, if you don't know, then I don't know what to tell you. And I just walked away, because at this point, why are we going back and forth?
You're 60, I'm 20.
Exactly. So I was just like, whatever. I was just like, you know what, whatever. So that's sometime in 2020. So after that, you know, I come in, I don't speak to her unless I have to speak to her, which is when my boss sent me back there. And so I've come in before and I've said good morning to her. She doesn't reply back, or like if she replies back, she'll be like, what is that?
Okay, I've heard that before, yeah.
But I'm just like, or she'll be like, girl,
open your mouth.
Please open up your mouth. But anywho, so after, I think it was like the second time I spoke to her in the morning and she did not say nothing to me. Maybe it was probably the first time, because I'm the type of person, you one and done. You know, it's not 3 strikes you're out with me. It's one and done.
Oh gosh, it is.
So
oh my God.
you better ask about me. It's one and done.
Yeah, it's my friends.
Okay. So anywho, you've got multiple chances, but anywho, it's one and done. So what happened? Yeah, she didn't speak back when I said something to her. So mental note, I'm never speaking to you again in the morning. Like, you're not getting a good morning from me at all.
Right.
So it's been like 3 weeks since I had to even talk to this lady. So I haven't talked to her. So, you know, I guess she's losing her mind because she forgot to turn her car off, and she had to run outside to go like turn it off. Because I seen it when I pulled up, like lights was on, window was down, everything. But, you know, I'm not going to say nothing because I'm not going to talk to her. Right. I don't know you. So I'm like, I'm not going to freaking say nothing because what the freak. Like, one time I came and her car was like in front of the building, but it wasn't parked. So I was assuming that she was running in to get something, then she was leaving. But homegirl forgot to put her car in park, and it rolled down the hill, and it stopped in front of the building. But I seen it and I didn't say nothing because I'm like, I don't know you and that's none of my business. So whatever.
What the heck is going on with her?
Right.
We need to switch, clearly.
Okay. So again, now she forgets to turn her car off. So she's busting out the door. Like, I'm walking in the back door and she's running out the back door. So when she burst through the door, it scared me. So I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
And then she said good morning to me and I proceeded to walk because who are you? Why are you speaking to me?
You could have said good morning then.
I wasn't going to say anything because she's rude. Anywho, so she said good morning to me. I proceeded to walk and put my lunch up and then go clock in, get this money, go up to the front. And then here comes Miss Mama's 5 seconds later after she goes to turn her car off or whatever. And she comes up to the front. I just think it's rude how when somebody speak to you and say good morning, you don't say nothing back. And you know what Brittany Camille Edwards did? She proceeded to ignore her and speak to someone else and tell them good morning, how are you? Because I don't know you. Like, I don't get it. Like, I've spoken to you, you don't acknowledge my presence, but yet we're upset because we're getting the same treatment. Like, do we not recognize our own behavior?
She must not remember.
Clearly something's going on. But yeah, she was just very upset that she didn't get a good morning back. And I'm like, oh my gosh, girl. So then my boss is like, oh, we need to have a little meeting. Like,
I need HR.
Girl, she is HR. But she keeps talking about how she need to put us in a conference room and have us, you know, talk and come together because it's not going to be good for the practice. And blah, 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 blah. She's telling me to go back there and do something, and I don't want to do it because I don't want to talk to her and whatever. But I'm like, sis, you've been singing this same freaking song forever because months ago, my boss had been saying that. So I'm like, you keep talking about this conversation that has not happened. It's not going to happen.
When do you have time for that?
Girl, we be having time, honey.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just like, you know what? I said, and at this point, I don't want to talk. I don't have nothing to say.
Oh my gosh.
Just tell her, leave me alone. Like, don't talk to me. So,
oh my goodness.
I was just like, you know what, whatever. But, yep, I'm beefing with a 60-year-old.
Well, hopefully things get situated.
Girl.
Like, at least to a cordial sense, because y'all gotta work together, and I'm sure your boss is still gonna be running you back there. So, either she needs to go ahead and set up the little meeting, or y'all just remain cordial. And, you know, I just be thinking to myself, because even with, like, my company, like, I came in, and when I came in, it's not like they took me around and introduced me to everybody. So, it's like, do I go out my way to say hey to y'all when y'all know I'm new, you know? So, I just feel like companies need to do better. Like, let's just do some team building. That's why I want to be an HR, because I'm just like, oops, excuse me, guys. Ooh. But that's why I'm just like, you know, team building or like some type of collaborative work will help mend these gaps. I mean, like, you don't have to like the person. Y'all don't got to be besties, but it'll teach you, you know, like, we'll, one, be introduced to each other, and then two, we can learn how to, like, kind of coexist in a sense. And you know, if something like this happened, then she would have the clue to know, like, okay, well, we just don't click. We don't mesh. And I won't say good morning to you.
I just don't understand what the issue is.
I don't think there's an issue.
I don't know, because my boss keeps saying, I think it's because you're so much younger than her and she sees you as a child. But I'm like, and she was like, I think when you first came in and you were being friendly to her, she didn't like that. I'm like, how do you not like someone being friendly towards you? Like, that's just so weird to me. Exactly. And I'm like, it can't possibly be my age, because we did have a girl that was there and she was younger than me. And they were kikiing with each other.
Yeah, because I was going to say, age shouldn't mean nothing. If you got a job, you're not a kid.
Okay. So I'm just like, I just think she has an issue with me, and I don't know what it is, because it's not like I speak to her like...
She's friends with the cake girl.
The who? Oh, yeah. So...
She's friends with her.
I don't freaking know, but these people crazy, and I'm not with it, honestly.
So there was an update with the cake girl.
Girl, so we had a birthday. Was it last week? I think it was. It was the 27th of July. We had a birthday, and the lady, she another 60-year-old too. Her and the other lady, you know, they best friends. So I think the rude people get along. So they both rude, so they get along. So they besties or whatever. So like that lady be rude, but she'll come and apologize to me. Okay. But the other one, something wrong with her. So since I don't really like her, I wasn't trying to get her nothing for her birthday. Like, I don't think you deserve anything if you're being rude to me. We're not friends. We're just coworkers. So, what the freak? So my boss was like, asking everybody like, what were they getting her for her birthday or whatever. And the cake girl was like, oh, well, she said she didn't tell us what she was getting her. So then she was like, but y'all still owe me a cake for my birthday.
Oh my God.
I walked up to her. I said, let me tell you something.
No, she did.
Nobody owes you anything. We were nice enough to get you something, and you didn't appreciate it. So nobody owes you anything, okay? She tried to change the subject. I said, girl,
she knows she wrong. That is embarrassing.
Girl, I was like,
ma'am, how old are you? Like, please. You
40s.
should have. If you haven't gotten that cake by now, baby, you didn't need it. You didn't need it. God didn't want you to have it, clearly.
I'm just like,
if you didn't get on that plane and fly your butt to Jamaica and have yourself a rum weekend with the rum punch and the rum cake, baby, it's not meant to be.
I'm just like, why would you fix your lips to tell someone that they owe you something? I'm still waiting on my cake. Y'all owe me a cake for my birthday. We don't owe you anything.
Girl, your birthday is dead and gone.
I said, girl, that was like 2 months ago. That was in May. Right. What are you talking about? That's 3 months at this point.
Dead and gone, boo. Next. Toot.
But yeah, she got that lady something out of her house. And that's the thing I don't get about her.
What?
Girl, she wants so much. You want to know what did I tell y'all what she got me for my birthday?
I don't know.
She gave me one of her wedding favors.
When did she get married?
Years ago.
What?
It was either a year or 2 years ago.
What?
Girl, but she is having the audacity to talk about this cake. She gave me a mother effing, ow, that hurt. Nail malfunction, guys.
Not a new set.
Right, and you know it hurt when it's the new set. But she got me a picture frame. I can't do no mukbangs. I keep spitting. She got me I saw it, but I don't know if the camera saw it. We gonna run it back turbo. But she got me a picture frame. She got me, well, let me stop saying she got me, because she did not
She found.
Yes, she found me a picture frame, and it wasn't even a cute picture frame. Then she gave me a cup. Like, you could just tell it was wedding party stuff. Like, she got me a cup. She gave me the cup out her house. And then some flowers, some plastic flowers, like from the dollar store. She stuffed them in the bag too. So I guess those must have been on her center pieces or whatever. I don't freaking know. What? And then she gave me a card and put $10 in there.
At least there was money.
Yeah. I was just like, really?
Did she use the cup?
I don't think so, because it was in like, it was in something.
Okay, good.
It wasn't just out. So the way I saw it, I thought it was a freaking girl, what is going on with your cheek?
I don't know. It looked a little strange. It's this breading.
Yeah, it's looking a little soggy.
Like the breading is odd. Sorry, Papas. Maybe I should have told them I was making a video.
I'm screaming.
Ooh, what camera?
Right there.
You see how it's like yellow?
Yeah.
It's a little strange. I'm still eat it. Because that's just how I am. Ew. Okay, so it's still wrapped up in something.
Oh. So when I saw it, because I didn't open it till I got home.
Mm-hmm. That's how I am, too.
I saw it. I'm thinking it was like makeup brushes. Because, you know, I like to do makeup. And I be showing them pictures when I go out and stuff. Yeah. So I was like, you know, I'm thinking the way it came, it looked like a
Yeah, I know what you mean. The thing when you pop the top off.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh snap, she got me some makeup brushes. Girl, I go home, open that crap, and I see this cup. I said, what the freak? What?
Yeet.
Y'all. I said, a cup. Where'd she get this from? Then I sat there and I marinated on it. And she was telling us about her wedding party favors or her wedding favors that everybody got. Because, you know, I remember things when I want to remember them.
Right.
And I remember her and my boss were having a conversation because my boss was at the wedding. And she was talking about what they got to take home. Mm-hmm. And when I thought about it, I said, this is what they got to take home.
Was your boss looking like, oh my gosh, like...
Well, she didn't know.
I remember that. Oh,
she didn't see it. Like, they gave it to me at the restaurant. And then I just left it in my car after we got back from the restaurant because I drove to the restaurant by myself because I left work to go get my nails done. Mm-hmm. And I met them at the restaurant.
So, but you told your boss, right?
Oh, yeah.
And was she like, yeah, I got that?
Well, I had already knew she got it because they already talked about it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were going to bring it up like, girl, get what she done did.
Well, I did. And she was like, no, she didn't. I said, yes, she did.
Yes, she did, boo.
So... that was that, but she gave that old lady a freaking Michael Kors bag.
Whoa!
And I know it was something in her house that she did not want. Because it didn't have no tag on it. Like, it still had the plastic part, but it didn't have no tag. And I'm like, she's not just going to go out and buy her a Michael Kors bag. She don't even like this lady.
Oh, yeah. No.
So I'm like, she just found this in her house, put it in a bag, and gave it to her because the wrapping paper, it said Pandora on it.
Now she think y'all Goodwill.
Girl.
She think y'all thrift store.
You gotta think that. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
Was the bag cute though?
No. It looked like a Dollar Tree bag. Ooh. And then she didn't even tell us what she got the lady. She put the present back behind us. So I just went being, you know, my nosy self. And I looked in the bag. And I saw this Pandora paper. So I'm like, oh, she got her something from Pandora? Like, what the freak?
Right.
So then I moved the paper. And I see this Michael Kors bag. And I'm like...
it's Brittany going through the gift, y'all.
I'm like...
Brittany going through the gift.
Because I needed to know.
So you saw that Michael Kors bag and said, "That bitch, strike again."
Mm-hmm, sure did, because the only person she bought a gift for was the doctor.
Oh, I was gonna say your boss, man.
Well, I can't remember what she got my boss for her birthday because that was last October. But the doctor's coming up. Yeah, but the doctor's birthday was in March, and the doctor likes like eclectic things like. She likes, she's into the stones and stuff, like the amethyst and all that stuff like that. Yeah, and then she, like the back, girl, she got her this satchel bag. It was so ugly. And I know
she loved it.
I know the doctor didn't like it, but I feel like the doctor was like, put it on.
Oh, I'm thinking she would like it because, you know, it's eclectic.
I don't think I ever seen that lady wear that bag.
Maybe it's her weekend bag.
No, she said...
out on the town bag. She out working bag.
Girl, she pregnant. That's the back of the closet bag. I don't think
I'm getting ready to drop this load twerk. Okay.
She ain't that pregnant. But anywho.
I know when I'm pregnant, I'm be shaking the booty everywhere.
Okay.
I'm be bent over. Me and my little bean. That's a cute little nickname. Little Bean.
So, yeah. I kind of don't like this. Like,
food get me drunk.
Okay. I ain't never heard that before.
Really? You don't get kooky after you eat?
No.
I get kooky.
I get tired.
Well, I get tired. I get tired too, but I mainly get crazy. Like the first little while, because I'm happy.
I don't really like this video. Honestly.
Really? Why?
I feel like it's not giving.
I enjoyed myself.
Because you're eating. You're having
And listening to your story, I'm commenting.
This boy be upsetting me because he stay asking me what we talk about in the podcast, but don't want to go listen in the podcast. The crazy boy. And when I tell him go listen, he be like, I don't want to listen. So don't ask me.
Bitch, it don't fucking matter.
Right. Don't effing ask me.
That's the same thing I tell people. They say, what's the podcast about? I don't know, bitch, go listen.
Right.
And guess what? They go listen.
Because that's what I did to that boy this morning. He said, why y'all wanted to do the podcast? This is what I said. Hold on. I said, explains it all.
Oh, period.
Like,
I watched it already. So
why are you asking me? Thank you.
What?
So why the F are you asking? I said.
Hello, else.
What the freak? But anywho.
So see, my job, we don't really have, I mean, we got a little drama going on this week. But, I mean, there's nothing crazy. It's just like with work things, being behind. Some people ain't doing their job.
What? Who not doing that job?
And they're trying to blame it on my homegirl, and I ain't going for it.
You got a homegirl.
Yeah, I got a homegirl. She tuned in.
Okay, hey girl. What's up? What's her name?
Oh,
don't say. Oh,
yeah.
Well, shout out to you.
Yeah.
We see you seeing us.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to
It was
you.
the way you said it. But yeah, my homegirl. So, you know, she's working from home because she cares about her freaking safety. And that's everybody's right. If you don't feel comfortable coming to work, you should be able to work from home. So my girl is working from home. And she's, you know, doing her thing. And that's when these people start acting a boo cool, trying to blame stuff on my sis. But I know my sis do her job because I done seen her in the gym. They wasn't with her while she was in the gym. So anyway.
Y'all go to the same place?
No. Drake say that. You wasn't with me while I was shooting in the gym. Anyway, so. Mother. Student loans extended through January. We up, bitch. We up.
I'm really screaming. I thought it was an emergency.
Live updates, baby.
I thought something happened. When you say your mom, but I'm saying I thought something like tragedy. Yeah.
Girl, nah, it's just God being on time per usual. Amen. Back to my homegirl. Okay, so back to you. So yeah. So anyway, you know, like, so they were just like scrambling or whatever, and like on the first day back on Monday, you know, I messaged her. No, she messaged me, and she was just like, yeah, I'm not coming in because of my health or whatever. And her mom, I don't know if she works with students or whatever, but she said one of her students passed away, and she was 16 from COVID. So, right. So, I mean, that's very much a good reason to just be like, yeah, no, this is real serious. I want to protect myself. And her fiance works at Emory, so they see everything
firsthand.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this one girl at the job, she got a big mouth, baby. She tell everything that she know. She can't hold water. And she was telling my homegirl, when my homegirl got hired, she was telling her, like, anything about the people at the company that had relate back to black people. Like, she told her how one of the dudes went to FAMU. She like, so, and you telling me that because
why does that matter?
Right. And then she's over here always trying to invite my homegirl over to her house and try to get her drunk so she could tell all her business, so she come back in the office and tell it to everybody. She can't hold water. So anyway, she comes in, she asks where my homegirl is. This other girl said, oh, she not in or whatever, so you could sit at her desk or you could sit wherever. Mind you, still COVID. Like, nobody should be sitting at anybody's desk. If y'all don't get no assigned seating going in like 3 minutes, I'm going to pop y'all up against y'all neck. That's why when I come in, I spray my Lysol before I start working. And I wipe down with a Clorox wipe. Because I don't, clearly if y'all don't just be hopping around hot potato at desks, That's
who knows
nasty.
what y'all doing when I'm not here?
Exactly.
Either.
Y'all could be sitting at my desk playing, impersonating me, sneezing, wiping yourself. No. So, I don't know. I'm just coming up with stuff. So anyway, yeah, so I was just like, let me tell my girl. So I updated her. And then when it was lunchtime, I went into the kitchen to warm up my food. And the big mouth girl that tell everything that she know was sitting with this other girl who's real quiet, but they home girls. But that girl is real quiet when the big mouth girl not in the office.
Oh, really?
She don't say a word. I mean, like, I'll say, hey, all of them quiet, really, until you speak to them first. So then, I say, hey, and then she'll be like, but she had a lot to say on Monday, and and she had a lot to say today too. But anyway, so the big mouth girl was like, my home girl is not in the office today because she's waiting for things to blow over. And then the little quiet girl was like, blow over? This ain't nothing that's gonna blow over, and da-da-da-da-da. It's just like running off at the mouth for no reason. And I'm just like, what you trying to say, sis? Like, if you got something to say, you could very much say it. And I don't know why y'all wait till I get up in the kitchen to talk about my homegirl. Like, I'm not gonna have my homegirl back, because I'm tell my homegirl what's going on. So it was just crazy. Like, the whole week was just a roller coaster, and they were trying to gang up on my sis, and I wasn't having it, so I was keeping her updated with what was going on in the office. And so when I was telling my mom or whatever yesterday, she was like, yeah, like, because at first she would only work remote on Thursdays and Fridays. But since this is going on, she's just going to do remote the whole time. But my mom was like, well, if everybody's coming in the office, she should try to pop in every now and then, because you see how they do. When you don't come into the office, they start concocting stuff and making up stuff and trying to throw the blame on you for whatever is going on. So she was like, they just can't be trusted, and you got to be on their necks. And I was like, I believe it, because one of the dudes, no name, I'm not gonna say, be the main one in everybody's face. And to me, it's obvious that he's the problem, because he clearly doesn't know what his job is if he's up in each department's face asking questions. So I don't know, child.
Sound like a whole lot over
It
there.
do. That's why Carmen come in, collect her check. Deuces, bye.
Me.
And that's about it.
Girl, that's crazy. So what homegirl say when you told her?
She was just like, wow, like, you see how they do, like, they trying to blame her and her department, but she's like, it's not us. Literally, we do what we're supposed to do. And I just told her, I was like, girl, you got to cover your butt. And she said, oh, I'm already doing it. I'm already on it. I save all the emails and stuff. I'm like, good, that's what you need to do. And then she was telling me how, because the first day on Monday, when she was telling me that she wasn't coming in for the rest of the week or whatever, she was like, they claim that the office is supposed to be wearing masks. Like, there's supposed to be a mask mandate on the office. I told her, I said, well, I've yet to get communication on it. Granted, Carmen barely gets communications anyway, because like I said, like, the onboarding process was just so ghetto. Like, why don't I know everybody's name? Why don't I know who's all in the office? Like, it's just upsetting me and my homegirl. So, literally, the hell was I talking about? Oh, so yeah, I was like, well, I didn't hear anything. So the HR lady, we always bumping into each other in the restroom, and it'd be so awkward. So I saw her in the restroom, and she had her mask on. This is last week, Thursday or Friday. And I was like, oh, you're wearing your mask? And she was like, yeah, I'm going to lead by example or whatever. And I was like, okay, girl, well, I'm going to wear mine next week. It had to be Friday, because I said, I'm going to start wearing mine next week. And then she was like, So then this week, I've been wearing mine on the elevator, because I don't know who been on the elevator. But then when I get to the floor, I'm just like, whatever. But, like, what sense?
But she's vaccinated, guys.
I am. And we're not going to get into that, because we done already discussed that. But,
But
right.
For those people, because I'm sorry, never mind, keep going.
Oh, you was going to put which one I got?
No.
Oh, okay, I was about to say, don't tell that.
No, I was just going to say, like, I've been seeing a whole lot of the anti-vaxxers and anti-mask wearers and stuff like that. My girl, even though she don't be wearing her mask sometimes, she's still vaccinated, so she keeping herself safe.
Yeah, and I do wear my mask though. Like I try to. The only time I don't is like when I'm at work in the office, and then when I go out lately, I have been a little lenient. But after I heard that girl coughing up her lungs in that bar, I put my mask very much back on. So, and I'm not going out no more because it's just bad. So I'm staying home. I'm back on lockdown.
She about to go to Florida.
Carmen back on lock. Okay, well after Florida. And Florida bad, so really I'm gonna be on lockdown now. I'm gonna be at Universal with my mask on the whole time.
Oh, that's where y'all going?
Mm-hmm. Oh. And then we're gonna go to the water park. So I probably won't have my mask on at the water park because I die. Can you just imagine that?
Girl, shut up.
I'd be like, I don't know. But anyway, so back to the thing. So she was. No, I saw her this week and she was very much not in her mask. I'm like, okay, leading by example.
Right.
And then my homegirl said, there's supposed to be a thing like by next week, everybody should be wearing a mask in the office. I said, well, girl, I'll let you know if we get an email about it because I've heard nothing. Mm-hmm. Then we had our weekly meeting and everybody gets on the call. Still didn't hear nothing about it. Mm-hmm. Today is Friday. I saw the HR lady when I was coming into the office, and she saw me taking off my mask to come into the office. She ain't had no mask on the elevator, nor coming into the office, nor throughout the whole day. So I'm just like, you think it's a game.
Mm-hmm. I think a lot of people think that.
Leading by example. People think it's a game until somebody close to them die or get real sick and need help.
And that's sad that people start to take things like that seriously when a tragedy happens. Like, I feel as though you see what's been going on for this past year. You've heard about the number of cases, the number of deaths, the number of everything. So it's just like, if that didn't trigger you to want to do better for yourself, then why does this have to?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I just feel like it's just a mess. I just feel like everybody, we've been here last year. Like, I'm really just having deja vu. Like, do we not remember how last year was? It's even back worse. Like, I was reading the news and they said Europe has put a ban on U.S. citizens coming over there because it's so bad here. Like, why do you people not get it?
And I feel like we the ones that's spreading it the most. Like,
we have to be.
Yeah. Like, it may have originated out of China, but them niggas doing what they need to do.
They numbers back low. That thing probably not even thriving over there anymore. It's having a ball here, okay? And thanks, Mr. Kanye, because you had everybody ganged up last night again, bunched up in a crowd, and I saw no mask in sight. And this dude whose story I was watching, he like, ooh, it's a bunch of people in here. So where your mask at? Like, what? What? Kanye technically in a mask because he in his little stocking cap. But, I mean, it's helping not all the particles get in. So.
Some of them getting in, but not all of them. But he got like a level 1 mask on.
Yeah, level 1. At least he got something on. Y'all out there like, Donda.
Try to get on.
Very much so. So, I don't know. But, yeah, I mean, I'll keep y'all updated if my office put a mask mandate, but I highly doubt it. You know, we're not dealing with our kind up in there, so.
Girl, this lady that works for the CDC, she came into our office the other day because her daughter is a patient there, and my boss knows that she works for the CDC, so she was like, girl, is we about to go back on lockdown? Let me know. And it just so happened that she was on a call with them while she was there. So she couldn't even get into no details. But she said, based on, I don't know if she said the meeting she had last week or the meeting she had yesterday, whichever day she was there. She was like, it looked like we are, because things are horrible. So if y'all see we back on lockdown, then you already know. Right.
And technically they did hear it here because in the episode that we just dropped, the one about America's Ghetto, we predicted that we was going to go back on lockdown. And allegedly the president, it's alleged, I don't know for sure, but allegedly the president is supposed to be having some type of meeting on the 10th or the 9th of August, and that's when we gonna know if we back locked up.
That's soon. That's like
That's
Saturday.
next week.
No,
Oh.
that's this week. Today's the 6th.
Good golly jeez, it is.
Yeah, that's like Saturday.
Oh, so we gonna probably be on lockdown by the time y'all watch this.
I gotta go to
More
school.
time for the clapback. Y'all can pay attention.
Girl, we gonna have to figure out how to do Zoom if we get back on lockdown.
I can't come here.
If we on lockdown, you think you gonna be able to come?
Yes.
Oh.
We gonna be able to drive. One day I was coming from Gwinnett and it was after 10 o'clock and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get pulled over. I get pulled over. And I was in Gwinnett, out of all places.
Well,
they'll let you drive. You just
can't be nowhere. Like
the clubs and stuff probably gonna be closed.
Oh.
Or they may say they doing food. I don't know.
My mom gonna be tripping again. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
she was so strict on you.
I know.
And people coming over.
Bruh.
Well, we could be on the back if it's that serious.
Well, she be wanting me to go back. She thinks that it's such a great area for us to film. I'm like,
It's a little dim, but
yeah.
but I like it.
The way that the seats are, the light don't come that way.
Yeah.
Like, I said, girl, don't nobody want to be out there in the greenhouse? All them freaking plants and flies.
I like the greenhouse.
I ain't got time.
I like plants.
But let's cut this one. Because this the mother effing story time episode.
Period.
So, don't forget, girl, I'm over here about to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah.
I haven't dropped a YouTube video in so long.
Okay, but it still apply. Like, comment, subscribe. Ooh, go get on that Instagram now at the Clapback CC.
Okay, put your C up. No, the other way. Yeah, CC.
Crips. Marcus will be happy. Please block that because I don't want to get shot.
I did not say anything pertaining to that gentleman of that what do we want to call it?
Organization.
And
the opposing one.
I had nothing to do with that. So yeah.
And the opposing one, we had nothing to do with that.
All right. Well,
We neutral.
Let's speak for ourselves. I was not in it. Okay. I was not in it.
See, this is what I said off camera. Brittany be throwing me under the bus while she driving it.
Girl, I was not in it. But anywho, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on social media. Mine is Camille_loves.
I'm drinking.
Hers is car.xo. Don't forget to follow our Instagram page, the Clapback CC.
And that's it. Bye, y'all.
Bye. I definitely
Because
forgot.
I keep putting up the bad seed.